Hi, Aquarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for January 2025. I can't believe it. For my sun, moon, rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher. Let's see what Spirit has for you. This is a general love reading, so take with you what connects to you, leave the rest for everybody else. Spirit, please share with me any loving messages of guidance for my Aquarius today. What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have a card mixed in. Hold on, let me do that again. I had a tarot card mixed into this oracle deck. And I have going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Manifest new, moving forward. Okay, so it just could be somebody needs to hear, what should I do? Move forward, keep going, okay? They're showing you, they're bringing you something in this big crystal ball, this world. They have something else to give you. They have something else to offer you. So keep moving forward. I have hidden keys. Put things together piece by piece to reveal the bigger picture. Important parts. Now, that feels like we don't get everything that we want all at once. And Spirit has a tendency to fulfill our needs in order of, I guess, what's most important. Okay. So if they need you to have a job, they're going to help you get a job first. If they need you to settle into a home that you need, they may move you first. So there's always this sense of they take care of all your needs first, and then they take care of your wants. So we don't always get our wants in the timeline that we want them, but eventually we do get everything that we need. And so keep that in mind. You could be just putting the pieces of the puzzle together in your life, and maybe you have 3 or 4 of the things that you've asked for, but you're just missing the one piece of the puzzle. So it doesn't mean it's not happening. It just means it hasn't happened yet. I have heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for knows what it truly wants, setting your intentions. Setting intentions is very important. It is always a feeling of ask for what it is that you want and be very specific. Be very specific. They're asking me for one more, okay? I have on your own. It's time to take some alone time or to be single, get a new perspective, a spiritual retreat, and also a feeling of it's okay to be alone. For those of you that are single right now, that it is okay to be alone, and there's nothing wrong with that. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, and you could be loving your life, loving being single, and being in a great place. Maybe we just would love to add somebody to it. Let's see what they have for cards. I have an 8 of Swords. I have a 4 of Wands. I have a Knight of Pentacles. I have a 3 of Swords. It's coming into me as after a heartache, okay? And it's probably a difficult heartache. I feel like with that 8 of Swords, that it took everything that I had to get back on my feet, pick up my strength, pick myself up. But it's time to celebrate with that 4 of Wands. And I want you to hold on to that for a minute, because you might not have what you want, but you're going to have it. It's almost this feeling of I can see it, I can feel it, I know I'm going to have it, I just don't have it yet. And that night is moving slower than I'd like. But after a period of hurt, unfortunately, it's very much a feeling of like comes the new dawn, comes the new day, something like that. But you're moving in the right direction. I have an Emperor. I have somebody very strong and secure. Might wear glasses. 2 of Cups. I have a 2 of Wands. And I have a Hermit. I have a feeling that you're going to go from this single energy, if you haven't already, to being with, I want to use the word powerful. I want to use that for a second, because I feel like your strength, your power, your optimism, your I'm not going to give up on myself. I feel like those are what have attracted this emperor. And this emperor's pretty serious. Just came into me. This emperor has got really serious intentions, they're saying. So I feel like they're making their intentions known. I want to be with you. I want to be in a relationship with you. I'm not afraid to ask. I'm not afraid to tell you. They are super confident, and they really like this connection, and they really want to start to be on the same path with you. So I think that what's happened is whoever knocked you down, they did you a huge favor, because this time around, it's almost as if it's a gift for sure. But it's like night and day. It's like your life is going to change. You can't even compare the two people. It's just such a better situation, such a better person, so much more to offer, all of those things. I have a 7 of Wands. This person's also not going to give up on you. They don't walk away. I have a 10 of Swords and an Empress. This is the fear. You could, and we could have a conversation about this. It could be every time I love somebody and I give somebody my heart, they end it. They ghost me. They abandon me. Look at this, a big abandoned, home. I got to tell you, what just jumped out at me intuitively is this path back here. It's like a fork in the road. And if you look at it close, if I can get it close, the path is coming in from two different directions. Okay, the path is coming in here, and the path is coming in here, and then it's connecting into one. So it's a feeling of we're coming from two different places. We're coming from two different experiences. We both have lived a lifetime. We both have had other relationships, other loves, other hurts, but we're finding our way to be on that same path. And it's like, we converge, we meet on the same path. And there's a feeling of, that's what we talk about. As long as we stay that we both want the same thing, as long as we are working at it, I feel like we're keep walking the same path. I really do. I feel like this emperor's not going to give up on you. You could have tremendous fear of abandonment because somebody did abandon you, but it doesn't mean everybody's going to leave you. I have an 8 of Pentacles. That came into me as I'm going to work by your side. It was almost a partner in life. It was the person who we cook together, we clean together, we go grocery shopping, we clean up the yard on a Saturday together. So it was very much if we do things together, whether it's chores or things that are fun and enjoyable, but it doesn't matter. We're this sense of partnership and that working energy and that kitchen and making things and cleaning up together. So four hands are easier than two. Two heads are better than one. So all that stuff. I have a 4 of Swords. I have a Witch. This is an extra card in this deck. I see it's Dorothy, so I see it as hope. And I have a 9 of Pentacles. It's coming into me as I've waited for this. And sometimes, the wait is worth it. You waited for this. You've asked for this. You wished for this. The worth is worth the wait. It does feel like a true partnership. It does feel like I finally have somebody that I'm just not in it alone anymore. And I feel like that feels good. And I'm enjoying this person, of course, but I feel like it's bigger than that. I feel like it's not just like we date and it becomes our home. It becomes us working together around a home or raising family or helping parents, that we kind of become a team to do these things. I have an 8 of Wands, traveling together. I have a 3 of Wands. I see traveling together. That's plans for our future. I feel definitely a sense of making plans. I want to travel with you. I feel like I want to go across. It was almost like across the country travel, like I've never seen, here in the United States. I've never been to the West Coast, or I've never seen the Grand Canyon. It was almost like I just want to travel to these places with you, travel across the country, travel across the world. Ace of Swords, beautiful. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. This love is, I'm going to say honest. I'm going to say honest and building is what I want to say. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles with little Toto. Look at Toto. Okay, so nobody, I don't think anybody doesn't like Toto in The Wizard of Oz. Sits in the basket and is so good. This feeling of beginning is coming into me also. This feeling of, I want to say trying something new. I want to say it that way. Trying something new, stepping outside of my box. Maybe this is somebody that you typically don't date, or this is so different than somebody you've dated in the past. But if everybody you dated in the past didn't work out, maybe it's time to change. Maybe it's time to pick somebody that is totally different than the type of person that you normally date. Maybe that's the answer. Finding something that's better for you. Either way, this is a beautiful, strong Emperor energy. And they are strong and they are honest. And I loved that our paths are merging. Our lives are merging to become one. I have an X, healing from the past. Heartbreak takes time. Be patient with yourself. It's okay. Sometimes we're healing and getting to know somebody at the same time. Healing takes a long time. You don't just say, I'm done healing. It pops up and rears its ugly head in the most unexpected times. And you thought that you were doing better than you are. And all of a sudden you get this trigger and you're like, oh God, I can't believe I'm thinking about that again. A hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. I feel like the hideaway is just within the home. I feel like one of us has maybe a bigger home or a beautiful home, and we just like to spend time together there. We like to enjoy the home. It could have a beautiful yard. It could have a big family room with a great TV. It could have a great kitchen to cook in. So I feel like we spend a lot of our time at home and we enjoy that, and that's okay. Yes, we go out in public, and yes, we are human beings, but we're perfectly fine being at home. So for lack of better terms, we got a couple of homebodies, and we're okay with that. So if you feel like you're a homebody, you just found somebody who wants to hang out with you too, and they're perfectly okay with that. So maybe we travel sometimes, but the rest of the time we're perfectly content hanging out. I have charisma. Love flows to you. You radiate charisma and charm. So they are definitely attracted to you. I think that kind of energy is, you stand out. You stand out in a crowd. Your presence is loving. And I always feel like who doesn't want to be with somebody charming or somebody who walks in grace? It's just, who doesn't want to be with somebody like that? So I have nurturing your relationship like a blooming flower, and it will flourish. With that Seven of Pentacles, this feeling of it will grow. It will grow over time, and it will grow deep, and it will grow old together. So, boy, so do you want to grow old? I mean, I don't know if I should say it that way. Grow old together. Maybe that's something that you say to each other. You know, I want to grow old with you. I know that sounds, you know, corny, but I can't imagine growing old with anybody else. And I'll take care of you, and you take care of me, and I'll help you walk with your walker. Whatever it is. I have a Judgment. That came into me as you're in a better place. I have a Two of Swords. I have a Two of Wands. And I have a Three of Pentacles. The Two of Swords and the Two of Wands came into me as you've made up your mind that you think this person's going to be good. You think that this person is worth the risk. Maybe there's been other people put in front of you that you really guarded yourself and you weren't quite as into them. But this person feels like they're worthy, and I feel like they're worth the risk. So you have nothing to lose, Spirit just said. They're saying it's time is how they just said it. Okay, so it's time. It's yours. It's here. That's what's going on around you, Aquarius, is whoever's being put in front of you or will be put in front of you. I don't feel like you're going to hesitate to be with them. I feel like they're very confident. I feel like they are going to be very upfront with, they know what they want, and they want to spend time with you, and they want to see where this goes, and they're looking to be with you. It's a new beginning. No doubt in my mind. I have a Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're very confident. You're going to be, you know, for those of you that struggle with, I don't know if I'm making the right choice, and is this the right one, and am I going to spend the rest of my life with this person? You don't have to ask any of those questions. Those questions will be answered over time. The only thing you have to ask yourself is this good for myself and my higher self and even my future self? And do I want this? And if the answer is yes, that Queen is confident. That Queen makes up her mind. That Queen knows exactly what she wants. And I have a Knight of Pentacles. So we move ahead. We move ahead, and I have a star at the bottom of my deck. So I'm going to take that star. Beautiful. The bright light shining. So this feeling of this is what I've hoped for. This is what I've been wishing for. And a little bit of I want to say finally. I want to say finally it's here. For those of you that have been waiting. And that's okay. Divine timing at its best. Right? Sometimes we wait a long time for the right one. Whoa, we have a lot of jumpers back here. Hold on. Too many jumpers. They're flying. These love messages are flying out of my hands. I remember you. A soul connection. I feel like I've known you forever. We've traveled this lifetimes. We've traveled other lifetimes. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you. So a little bit of jealousy. This Emperor's strong. This Emperor's confident. I could see somebody being a little jealous. Like I don't want to say I want to make you my own, but until we feel both that this is concrete and that we both are as into each other as there becomes a point in a relationship where you know the other person isn't going anywhere, that you feel that you feel confident and you feel secure. So I guess until we feel secure, this person may lean in the jealous end, possibly more than they usually do. And maybe it's embarrassing to them. Like I shouldn't be jealous, but I get jealous in a nanosecond. Like, I don't know what it is about you, but I have no reason to be jealous. You're doing nothing, but it's just that the fear of losing you to somebody else now that I found you. It could be as simple as that. Choose love, not fear. Of course, 666, live in the 3D. I have alignment, 888. You are on the path of light. And I loved the two paths that are coming from different directions. You're coming from different places. You have different paths. You've lived whole lives before you meet, and then you find the new path together. And I think that that's really important. Bottom of the deck, Spirit. Let's see. I lied to you in the past because I could not handle what I was feeling. I was wearing a mask, but you could see right through them. So I'm going to put that with the jealousy right now. There could be a couple of instances where somebody just behaves a little immature because they're insecure at this point. And maybe they're embarrassed by it. Like, I'm sorry I did that. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry I said that. You know, I questioned you when somebody called, like, who's that? I'm like, my brother, you know. So maybe they do something that just, I don't know, feels weird, or you just put them in their place. And just say, no, I'm not going to tolerate that kind of stuff. But sometimes people do weird things in the beginning. They say things, their feelings are confused. You know, they just kind of act weird. But all is good. All is good. I want to have a family with you. Let's make a family. Let's have a combined family. Let's get one more. And Magick. I love Magick. 555, you are manifesting your dreams right now. So if this is what you have been hoping for, this is the kind of love that Spirit has for you. So we're going to put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell to get more uploads when I launch them. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, check out my website at kathymamolenpsychicmedium.com. And in the meantime, have a great week. We'll see you again in another Love Messages real soon.